Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on another SEC team, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Nelson. The pass rush closing in. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Broncos will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Heading left after the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The tight end has got it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. I don't think he broke the plane. That defensive front rising up to stop him.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Bates. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Anderson. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching downfield. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Refusing to be stopped in this play. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got it near the end zone. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a deep completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Bates. Tackle made after a big gain. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And now they run the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's caught. It's Wagner. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the defense brings him down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tulane. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That's reeled in. It's Riley. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Across the 40 now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Green Wave. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Bates. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I'll tell you, the matchup for this tight end against this secondary, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
In the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
With the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. And now the try here for the extra point. After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's back to throw again on second down. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Looking to throw it on first down. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down play coming up. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The pocket breaking down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Caught on the outside. It's Bates. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Let's it go on the move, launching deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He's picked for a third time tonight. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Bates. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BSU. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. The linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back. It's Nelson. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Tulane. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. Pressure is coming. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.